This video took about a year to make. Maybe not a year. I'll say like 8 months, but it took a while to make. Not because it's difficult in the technical aspect of getting this whole video done, because I've been doing videos for years, as I've stated in previous videos, but the mental aspect and the emotional toll it really took to kind of work through these things that I'm going to talk about. It took a while. And I feel like I'm a better person, and I still feel like I'm still working through some things, but they're needed things. Welcome welcome back to the channel. My name is Quintessential Muse. Getting right into it, the number one question that you have to ask yourself before you want to be a content creator is why. Now, if that's all you wanted to know, then you got your answer, and I'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. But if you wanted me to go a little bit more into detail on why the question that you have to ask yourself, I'm going to take it into a little bit deeper of an understanding. There's a guy named Simon Sinek, and he has this concept called the golden circle.
Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly. Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do 100%. Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Let me give you an example. I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. And that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing is done, that's how most sales is done, and that's how most of us communicate interpersonally. We say what we do, we say how we're different or how we're better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a purchase, a vote, something like that. Here's our new law firm. We have the best lawyers with the biggest clients. We have, we always perform for our clients, do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has, leather seats. Buy our car. But it's uninspiring. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? Totally different, right? You ready to buy a computer from me?
So what do? We're content creators. How do we do that? How do we make content, right? We make videos, write songs, draw, photographs, all these different ways of how we make the content, right? Be content creator. Now, the biggest one of all of these ends up being why. Why do you create content? Why? What makes you? What drives you to create content? And following into the video, you understand, because he brings up the Wright brothers, and there was another guy, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he was not the Wright brothers were not the only ones trying to make flying devices. And there was another guy who had the money, had the know-how, or had the people behind him to be able to make it. But the reason why he wanted to make this aircraft, right? He wanted to make this flying device for money and for the fame of it. And you know, that wasn't enough to to really get the work done. You need more than just wanting money. Money is a tool. You know, money is not something that you should really want for. People want money because they want to use the money for something else. You don't just want money for money's sake. Same thing can be said for fame. I would not suggest, and I don't personally ever, using this platform or any other platform that I may have in the future, fame and fortune are not the driving factors behind those things, which is why I said in the beginning, this took a while to get through, because it really was delving in deep and really figuring out what it is that I truly liked and truly wanted to get out of. What was the purpose, right? What was the means? Like, content creating is the means to an end of my why, right? And it took a really long time to figure that out. And I don't know if I'm gonna really go too much into that for myself right now. I may do it in another video if you guys leave comments down below and, you know, really want me to do that, then I may do that. But right now I just want to do an overview to help you guys be able to break those things down for yourself. So the first point I want to have you think about is, what do you believe in? What are the causes? What are the things that you truly believe in and truly believe needs to be seen, needs to be talked about, needs to be done about these things, right? Using those things allows you to utilize your means to an end, right? The content creating gives you that passion to be able to do it day in and day out. For instance, it was the love of really changing the world for the Wright brothers. Martin Luther King's values to the masses. That was the driving force behind, you know, gathering all the people. You know, the civil rights movement, even in itself, was a means to an end. But to get the values, the world, you know, the world, not just, you know, America, but get the world to really understand the importance of people and things like that. So, you know, understanding what you believe in is really important, you know, and it's a basis of going forward and building onto the why of what you do on a daily basis, not just for content creating, but for anything, going into business, having a family. Like, what is your why? Like, find out what you really believe in, and then what you believe in can help you organize your thoughts and organize the things that you want going forward. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. In the video, Simon Sinek goes into a detail talking about Apple, right? How they can sell basically anything, right? Because you're buying the why. It's getting into the people's why. And then the same thing, I think he said Dell or another company tried to make like flat screen TVs. It didn't sell as well. If you don't understand your why, nobody else can understand your why. And then nobody else can go on the train with you, can get on the bus with you and understand what you want to do and what you want to accomplish going forward. Have a why that people can understand, and, you know, people will start to back you. People really, you know, the people that have the same values as you will get behind you. You're not the only one that has those values. And that goes into my point number 3, which is, what inspires you will inspire somebody else. As unique as everybody is, people have similar interests and people have similar likes around the world. Something that you like you're probably not the only person that likes that thing. Whether it's video games that you really enjoy, or whether it's mission trips to Australia, whatever that is that you enjoy doing, right? You feel you have a passion for that thing. Other people will be able to feel inspired by that thing too. So you figuring out what those things are can help you connect to the audience and help you connect to the community of people that also enjoy those things that you love to do. There's a quote by Simon that he had said in I think another video, not in that one, but he goes, "The best ideas are the ones born out of personal experience. Ones that originated to help a few and ended up helping many." As a content creator, it's something that we should always think about, you know, as we continue to build our audiences, as we continue to grow on this platform or any platform, understanding on our audience and understanding the people that we have begin to have influence over, because that's part of what, you know, being a content creator. People enjoy watching us, people are entertained by us, and then we, you know, once you get to a certain level, you have influence, right? So understanding that influence and understanding that connection that you have with your community is very important, and I think it's dope, that whole statement. I think that's it. That's all I got. Always pay attention to why you do something. Your purpose is important. You are important in everything that you do. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.